friend of us and almost family. You had been supporting us for last 2 decades in our journey. So thank you very much. To get started with, I thought I'll tell you a small story which has happened to me when I was in Norway a couple of months ago. Um, if you know Computer World, Norway has a magazine. Norway has Computer World magazine, and one of the journalists from Computer World Norway was interviewing me 2 months ago. Very nice gentleman named Sore. So he asked me this question, Hasid, how much of work we do you think AI would automate at a point of time? So my answer was, I thought through a little bit and I said it could be actually 90% of the work you are doing right now could actually be automated. And then, of course, that made him raise his eyebrows. He didn't really think I was serious on my numbers. But then he actually came back and asked this question: what do you think the contribution, me as a person, that gentleman as a person, he's from the media industry just like all of you here. Only I can be myself. Although we have AI tools, AI can't really be myself. So don't you think I will still be valuable in my job role? And of course, I said, of course, you have a really clear point, absolutely correct point there. When I said AI will replace 90% of the work you do now, I did not mean AI can replace 90% of the work you are able to do. Just think about ourselves. How much of work we do day to day is really human, not a lot. So when this gentleman was interviewing me, he was taking notes, he was recording my conversation, and most of the things which would follow, which is the translation of the scripts, translation, and then composing of the story, most of that actually can be automated. However, we as humans, we have much more capabilities than what we do today, which are more like the mechanical tasks. So that we need to find our space. When AI takes over most of the work we day to day do now, we will always find things which are more humane, more value added to do. So that was a short story. Coming back to AI, there are two types of AI systems you must have seen around. Probably the most of the things you had seen falls into this category: chatbots and co-pilots. I'm sure you had used ChatGPT or a similar other AI products. They fall into the co-pilot category. That means they wait very passively until you ask for something or you get it to do some work. Until that point, it does not really do anything by itself. But agentic AI, you might have heard of this word, agents, AI agents. AI agents are much more advanced than chatbots and co-pilots or ChatGPT. They are able to do work by themselves. They are more proactive. They have their own job roles. They are more like our own colleagues, having their own job descriptions, job roles, working alongside with us. More alive. more like a human. So this is where this notion of the future, we will have human employees, which are all of us, and then we will have our digital counterparts. They are, you call them agents. They are all also called now silicon employees or digital employees. So we will have human employees and digital employees in future in our organization. So this is going to be the future. How would this work out? So what you see on the left is how we work today. You all use software, and then we have humans working on top of the software, doing all of the manual work as we do today. But in the future, we will have a new employee category coming into our organizations. They are going to be the agents, AI agents, which could take a significant part of the work we do today. So when Sware asked the percentage, I said 90%. But let's imagine even if we can do 70%, or even 50%, or even 30%. That means we will actually have more time to do what is more human. And also, of course, to have more coffee breaks. Um, so what we realized in this journey is that all of our customers, who are mostly European organizations, enterprises, product companies, they need a lot of support because this is a new era, this is a new technology, and we are an engineering company. We are their engineering partner, so we thought let's help them by building something by our with our investments. We would like to build a technology which can expedite these organizations to get onto this new journey of building digital employees. Um, so we 1 year ago we started a journey to build a open source platform. If you know open source means when somebody builds that software is available for anyone to use, depending on the type of license. Most of the licenses are fairly non-restrictive. Anybody can use the software and start building on top of that. So we built a platform which we called agent development platform, meaning if somebody would like to create these AI employees, they are able to simply download our platform because it's free, open for anyone to use, and start building digital employees for their organizations. Um, Today, we have a lot of our clients using this platform, using our platform, and we help them to build agents. What we will introduce you to today is something one more step further than having an open source code base, open source platform. What we did a month ago, this is actually the first time we are talking publicly about it. We deployed our platform as a cloud offering, meaning it's available online, not as a code for someone to download, but actually a cloud software, which we call software as a service for anyone to, actually mostly for our customers to make use of and create agents. I also thought, before I end my presentation, I also thought it might be helpful for me to give you a very quick demo around what we mean by agents. So you had seen agents in action, which are more like digital employees. I'll show you. We had built. We have built a lot. We are building around quite a dozen of agents for around 15 of our customers currently. But here, what I'm going to show you is something Krishan, our own Krishan, came and asked us. Is it possible for him to have a colleague working alongside with him in marketing domain? Their case study is as follows. Actually, Krishan, this happened almost a year ago. Krishan came and said, Hasit, we need more leads for us to expand. We need more sales. We need more leads. For us to get more sales, we need more prospects, or which we call leads. Prospective organizations whom we can reach out to. So in the marketing team, we have this particular job role which was done by humans. What they do is they go out and read news. All of these news media organizations like you publish, and they look at news to see if there is any news about any organization in Europe which could be one of our clients, which we can pitch our services to. Let's say a company in our market segment get a new investment. That is a great news for us, because we can actually now go and ask, would you like to build a software with the new money you had obtained from investors? We can help you. So this is how we go to the market and we acquire new customers. So this is a hectic work. You can think, right? Like these human employees has to go on dozens of websites, read news daily, and find out if there's a news about a company in our domain, and then do a lot of research about this particular company and send it to our sales team, asking, hey, I found this particular company. Is it possible for you to reach out and check if they are able to give us business? You see the business case, right? So these are called prospectors. This is lead generation. Then Krishan's initial request was, is it possible for us to hire a couple of more employees? And we said, oh, of course it's possible. Why don't we, before that, why don't we try to build an agent? And then we build this agent, which is, I'll first show you the results of this agent, what we are getting from this agent. So all of these emails, what you see, is sent by this particular agent. If I click on, you can see even today we have got some emails from this agent into the mailbox, saying that there's a prospect company called Grade, and you can see actually what is happening is that company is hiring. They had published a job advert saying that we need someone to help us with some of our software. That means they can actually very well be a customer of us, because they need software engineers to develop something. And you can see agent has also done quite a lot of research about this particular company, finding out the yearly income, all of these numbers, even about their product suite, what type of a software they develop, and then sort of giving us a recommendation how should we approach this particular customer. So these agents, they don't sleep, they don't need breaks. They are able to actually do work of hundreds of human employees within a day. I will very quickly also show you the new platform which we are releasing, or at least we are announcing today, which we call Agentry. So any of our customers can actually simply click on get started, and then they can create their own company, and then they are able to get access to the platform. So platform looks like this. You see all of the different agents in the platform. You are able to work with these agents and get them to do some work. So I will show you one conversation I have had with one of these agents today morning. So this particular agent is able to go out and do any type of a web research. Do we have anybody from Daily FT here today? Daily FT, no? Okay. But I just asked it to I'll show you the conversation. So I said, "Hey agent, can you if you look at this one, can you search web?" Oh no, actually not for Daily FT. It was a different conversation, not in this one. I just said, "Is it possible for you to go and search the web and see if there are any government policy changes which could impact our industry?" Which is a software industry. And then agent said, absolutely, here's my plan. I'm going to do this, all of this search, gather information, and it's going to take about a minute. And I said, all right, go ahead. And then it did a search and found all of the relevant information about the query I asked. But this is not the cool thing, right? I mean, this you can also do by yourself by doing a Google search, of course. But now I can actually tell this agent, is it actually possible for you to keep monitoring in the future if there are any government policy change happens? Can you actually keep monitoring weekly and then let me know if there's a new policy being introduced by the government, right? So if you do something like that, what happens is this agent creates a task. It will save that task in its sort of task board or list of tasks and execute it periodically. And if there's any change which has happened in the government on policy level about software industry, it's going to send me an email, just like we saw the emails it was sending about all of these different prospects. That's basically what I would like to show you. With that, maybe I'll hand the control back to Krishan. If you have any question about this agentic revolution and where this is actually moving, what the future of humanity, any of these questions we can take at the panel discussion. Thank you very much.